I don't need to tell you that firefighting is a dangerous business. Just look at last fall's wildfires.
But high-tech help apparently is on the way. Kurt the Cyber Guy is live in Chicago with the story. Hey, Kurt.
Hey, Carlos, Michaela, good morning to you. Yeah, we're at the mothership here in Chicago live. Chicago Fire Department, very familiar with putting out fires, a city with great history in that, and technology now in consideration in Los Angeles for the LA Fire Department that could change the way response times occur when you dial 911. Imagine trying to put out a blazing inferno, only to have your fellow firefighters not know where you are. That's the situation faced by fire departments all over the country in big wildfires or urban blazes. But there is a solution, and this fire chief found it.
Well, for some time, our department had been looking into a method of doing automated vehicle locating, something to track our vehicles with a GPS system. And due to budgetary constraints, it's difficult to get a fleet the size of ours switched over to GPS locating system from scratch.
So Captain Scott Berg's department called up Nextel, their cell phone provider, and got connected with the TeleNavTrack service. TeleNav can keep track of their fleet of vehicles all through GPS-enabled cell phones. All the firefighters have to do is check out their cell phone every morning and log into the network. The Anaheim Fire Department just started using the service before the immense wildfires of last fall.
So as they were out on the wildfires, and I know you've heard about the amount of resources out, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fire engines all over Southern California. From our central location here in my office, we were able to track where our apparatus was at all times.
TeleNav can locate vehicles within less than 100 yards.
It doesn't seem like a big deal. You can't lose 10 fire engines, but you really can when you have thousands of fire engines in Southern California all on active fire fronts. It's a really big deal to know where they are exactly.
Because the telenavigation service also keeps track of how long the units spend on each call, it helps manage the fleet of resources.
You have to understand that not only is it to locate the vehicle, but it's also a time stamping. If you want to then back bill for a business because of the amount of time on inspection, or you want to know apparatus location and utilization. Do we have enough fire apparatus to cover the amount of calls we have? Well, one of the pieces of data you can use is how much time do you spend on calls?
Captain Berg says firefighting technology has come a long way since he started fighting infernos.
We still carried quarters. Part of your wildland response gear bag was a pocket full of quarters, so if you needed to make phone calls, you could find a payphone and use it. And that's where we were as short as 16 years ago. So we've come light years ahead in a decade and a half.
And what's on the horizon for the future are little chips that will go in the flak jackets of firefighters, and they'll be able to locate firefighters inside of a burning structure on the fly. You can check out this technology at our website. Just go to ktla.com, click Cyber Guy, more at latimes.com.